Welcome back to Madam Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? I feel like I need to sneeze, but I don't. Okay, well, thanks for that, buddy. Just a miracle of human wonder and evolution. Anyway, apparently it's a bug off today. I completely forgot. What time does a bug off end? At 5 PM? Well, we might have time to participate in one bug off, which would be very important because you kind of need to do it for Nook Mile missions and all that. I already missed one though, so hey everyone, right now it's 40:55 Saturday 26th of September. Final bug off until 6 PM. Okay, that's all for today. We're obviously not going to grind out the bug off. We've done it, like, we've gotten the gold trophy. We don't need to do it anymore. I will do one bug off though, because, might as well, you know, why not? Do as they do. From Gulliver to my saviour dear. Thanks for helping me escape the quiet, quaint island of Fawnhallow. Let your lifesaver, like you, deserves an award. Something down. A subscriber. Having a little greenery in your home can do wonders, don't you think? I found that plants are excellent stress relievers, which is why I sent this to you. I know you'll just feel the results right away. Thinking of you, Diana. I think that's the wrong voice now I think about it. Did I not take a present? Stonehenge? You gave me all of Stonehenge? I didn't. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we're also running out of space in our mailbox, aren't we? Forgot about that, to be honest. Hello, Flick. Hey, it's showtime. You feel it right bad. Electricity today's a warfare. No rule for bug off simple. You can something catch 3 minutes depending on the button points of sacred bugs acquire. The bug off miraculous system, the package, no pocket space required. Are you ready to join the bug off first? Play around. Well, wonderful. I think that's great and illuminating. I really like doing Flick's, my made-up Flick voice, to be honest. So edgy. Let's go catch some bugs, I guess. It's been a while since we had to be honest. Seeing as we've... Excuse me, bug. I know you didn't want to be caught that badly, but still, that... Honestly, just rude. Apparently no bugs exist. Anyway, so what's been going on? Of course, League of Legends World Championships. Sorry, Worlds. Full stop is going on right now. That's kind of exciting. I haven't been watching any of it. Is that weird times? Because this one's in place in China, if you don't know. So all the times are related to times which work well in China, which ends up being like noonish for me, which is actually like a good time to watch, but it's sort of random, you know. I don't expect to be watching League games or something in midday. It feels more like a dinner activity for me. I almost forgot what we were doing and just ran straight past that butterfly. That's pretty exciting. I don't really keep up with esports though, so like I used, like, when I was much more competitive, I suppose, back into things. Back in the day I used to watch plenty more esports and that sort of thing. That was back in, let me think, so that would have been like season 3 in League 1, season 10, so it would have been like 7 years ago or something. I don't really watch esports and competitive esports now anymore. I'm trying to think what is the last esports sort of thing I properly watched. It might have been the Teamfight Tactics Invitational, now I think about it. I don't really watch League anymore because I don't really play much Rank League, but I think it's still exciting because it's, you know, it's kind of like a sporting event in the... Well, it is literally an e-sporting event, isn't it, in the gaming world? Like the same reason people can get hyped up at like the World Cup or Six Nations or the Olympics or whatever. Actually, to be fair, I do watch the Olympics. A lot of the time, those sporting events aren't for me because I'm not... Oh my god, Lily wearing a hat is adorable. I'm not someone who really plays the sports. I don't really follow the sports. I don't know the storylines that are going on. I don't really know how to play, the strategies and all that sort of thing, so it's sort of it's a bit lost to me. But having things like esports is pretty cool, you know? I know how the games are played. I know exactly what's going on. I feel like I can participate, I suppose. I don't want to have to get too many more bugs and get 10 points and get like a free furniture item just to clog up some storage space. I'm actually going to stop here, and I think this gives us 9, if I remember. Come on, Diana, you got this. You got this, girl. Oh, she did not have that. Anyway, yeah, so I don't really like, the fact I know what's going on in the esports tournaments and stuff is actually pretty exciting. It makes it much more interesting to watch, and I can see why people watch these sort of things, you know? If you're making many new friends, you're always happy to buy them. Let's tally up results. 7. Got 9 points. Look at my memory. Why didn't you just buy all the bugs then? What you got? Flick. Buy them all. Just like how people watch sports, they know the strategies that go on. They know the storylines. It's fun to watch. Yes, unfortunately I missed the one back in August. It might have been because I was on holiday at that time. Now I think about it. Anyway, we got stuff to do. We could give out presents. I think what we'll do is do some customization. Like actually work on Lily's house a bit. And also sell these recipes on the ground so we can get a 5-star rating again. Because it's been a while since we've had it because of all these recipes clogging up the ground. But yeah, I mean obviously it should probably go without saying that sports or any activity you're watching becomes a lot more interesting when you actually are in the know about the activity. When you understand the concepts which are going, not concepts, but you know, the strategies that are going on, the storylines, the plays, that sort of thing. So that's why I kind of like esports. Like, I do enjoy watching even like games which I'm not too familiar with, like Dota 2 has the International. I watch some other games on that. I didn't watch nearly as much as I watch of League, to be fair. But I mean that's to be expected, and I don't really play Dota, so. But it's still fun to watch. I watch a bit of. I like to watch Evo sometimes when it's on. But some fighting games I like the fighting games I like are Skullgirls, but you know that's got its own controversy at its moment. But hopefully that'll get sorted at some point. Skullgirls is a fun game. Them's Fighting Herds from my ex My Little Pony days, I suppose. And I do like Marvel vs. Capcom as well. Street Fighter and Tekken, those sort of games I haven't really played much of, so it's kind of hard for me to really make an opinion on them. Oh, we actually need to clear the stuff up there. But yeah, Evo's pretty fun. Or you think, I don't know why everything has spawned up here apparently. So yeah, we're going to clear all the space. We're going to have like a mini oasis lake at the back here with Lily's house in front, and we'll have waterfalls coming down the side, one running off to the side, one sort of wrapping around the house maybe and coming off over to here, where this part is going to be a secret beach entrance, I think. We're going to make like a tunnel through here. We might actually end up getting rid of this entire river. I'm undecided. But yeah, Evo's pretty fun to watch. Justin Wong, he's a pretty cool guy. Pretty good. Trying to think, what other esports? Oh, you know what I do watch actually every single time? I do watch a Pokemon World Finals, both the video game and the trading card game, because I used to play the trading card game when I was younger, and I used to be interested in competitive Pokemon battling, video gaming when I was younger. I'll be honest though, it was more like a thing I followed all the strategies and got the know-how of like the meta and that sort of things, but I never really played it myself because, especially at that time, I was super nervous about playing competitive games, and like, it's like my fear of failure, I suppose, at the time. I didn't want to play and then lose after putting in so much effort, and then, I mean, this obviously sounds stupid now, but like at the time it was like, oh man, this is obviously such a big deal if I lose. I hold myself to perfection standards, so losing is unthinkable. So yeah, I used to watch the Pokemon World Cup not World Cup finals, the World Tournaments. I think the card games is actually quite interesting. Because it's sort of a thing where I wasn't super into like the meta of the trading card game or anything like that, so I didn't quite know the decks. But you can sort of learn as you go along because I understood the mechanics. I've got to say, Night March decks, I don't think they're a thing anymore, but they're definitely my one of my favourite decks I've ever heard of. It's basically a deck focused around discarding specific Pokemon to get to power up one specific attack which is shared by all your Pokemon. And the most amusing thing I thought about that deck was the fact that you ran Pokemon which you don't even run the pre-evolution of. If you don't know how Pokemon works, you have like a basic evolution, and then you can put like the evolved form of that Pokemon on top of it to evolve it up and power it up. I mean, you can do it again if it evolves again, and then Mega Evolutions, you could do it one more time, I suppose. But the Night March deck, you ran a second evolution, but you didn't run the first evolution. I believe you ran Lampent, who had Night March as a move. That's a move which powers up. And what Night March does is it gets more powerful the more Pokemon with Night March you have in your discard deck, if I remember, this is how it works. So then you'd run a second stage Pokemon, but not the first stage. So you would technically never be able to play it. You would just play it to discard it. And I thought, amazing. What a pinnacle of a gimmicky deck. So yeah, League of Legends right now. It's just the play-ins right now. It's not the like bigger group stages or the knockout stages with I'm pretty out with loop, so I don't know a lot of these teams. A lot of them are what's called wildcard teams, which are like from non-major regions. So they're like Japan's region, I think Vietnam might have a region, I'm not sure. Southeast Asia maybe. We've nearly got rid of this entire cliff. This might be too much space, I think, for Lily's house. I'm not really sure though. Anyway, sorry, I got a bit distracted. I was trying to visually plan out in my mind what Lily's housing area is going to look like. What was I saying? Yeah, it's a play-in, so it's a wildcard team, so the teams from smaller regions. Apparently it's very intense right now. A lot of teams have been on quite a few upsets. I'll try and let you into the know-how if you don't really know. There's a Chinese team called LGD, and China's generally considered a pretty strong region, and they're the 4th seed. And people thought they would be the favourites to make it out of play-ins, but they're, to be honest, they're kind of messing it up real bad right now. They're not doing particularly hot. And they're looking to be last place in their groups, which is unbelievable, because I believe even the Japanese team beat them, and Japan is not a very strong region in League of Legends. It's interesting, because Japan, they very much do like video games over there, but they don't have much PC gaming going on over there. I believe mobile gaming is an absolutely dominant market in PC, in Japan right now. And not just mobile as in like your phone, although that's a big part of it, like mobile as in like handheld as well. Which is why I think the Switch does pretty well over there, but the Wii and the Wii U did not do so well. Actually, I think the Wii did pretty well, but the Wii U, I mean, Wii U didn't do very well anyway, so who really cares? I know, there's a lot of cool esports things. Like, I think my favourite thing to do is, like, look up big esports moments from, like, different, video games. Like, I'm talking about, like, Dota 2, you know, they always have, like, the $1 million whatever moments, like the $1 million Dream Coil from Puck, I believe is the hero. Is that what they're called in Dota? Heroes? I think so. Well, basically it's an ability called Dream Coil which stuns people. And what made it $1 million Dream Coil was the fact that it interrupted someone who was going to teleport and try and save a base, basically. As I understand it, it's pretty cool. We had like the $1 million Echo Slam? I'm sorry if you play Dota 2 and you're much more well versed in these sort of things. But those moments are things that I keep coming back to. Oh, you know, how can I forget the biggest moment with like, I didn't even play Dota 2 at the time, but even I know about it, about, I believe it's Na'Vi? And the $1 million black hole. I don't know if it's gone $1 million or whatever, but like the greatest play in the international history. With a fantastic BKB followed by a black hole to counter engage. That might make no sense to you if you don't know anything about Dota. Even I don't know much about Dota, and it probably doesn't make too much sense to me, so I should probably just shut up, to be honest. It's just those really hype moments, which, like, even I'm not someone who's part of that gaming community, but it kind of makes me feel like I'm part of that gaming community when I can sort of live with a hype as well. I can live with a hype as well that people experience when they saw that moment live. Like, my favourite thing is seeing that video of, like, the entire crowd just, like, standing up and applauding when that play happened. in the international. You could probably like search it up, be like International Navi or Adendi. Is that his name? I think. Amazing play or whatever. We might need to customize this shovel again. We might run out of space. We should probably just demolish this ramp, right? Yeah, well, let's go talk to Nook. Demolish this ramp. And then we can try and figure out where we're putting other ramps. And what other ramps we might want to use. We're going to be going for a very natural theme though, so it's probably going to just be... Well, this area is all going to be very au natural. So it's probably just going to be the grass ramp. The dirt ramp even. What was I saying? Yeah, you know, other big moments like, you know, Daigo versus Evo. I think it was Evo. The fighting game tournament in Street Fighter against Justin Wong, I believe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just like search in YouTube Street Fighter Daigo, spelled D-A-I-G-O, full parry or something, and you'll probably find it. It's intensely hype. It's basically, spoilers. I hope that's his name, Daigo. Because if it's not his name, I've just been saying the wrong name this entire time, and that's pretty bad. Excuse me. You know, one thing I need to check was my OBS settings actually a bit messed up, and I'm not sure if my voice is being recorded. Hold on, let me check real quickly. We got the all clear, don't worry. Yeah, it's basically in Street Fighter, or in fighting games in general, you can hold backwards, and then you'll block if you're holding it before the attack connects with you. But in Street Fighter, there's a thing where instead of holding backwards, you can press forwards, and if you do it with incredibly precise timing, you can parry an attack. And you might be like, why would you parry the attack? And there's like some frame data, I think, benefits to it. But the main thing is, when you're blocking in fighting games, there's something called chip damage, which certain abilities and attacks will still do damage to you, even if you're blocking. But with parries, no damage is done. So what happens is, I think Justin Wong just throws out a super attack, which has like 30 hits or something in it, because Daigo's really low. So he's just like, the chip damage is going to kill him, probably. And the only way for Daigo to survive is to do a full parry on every single attack, and then retaliate and kill him with a combo. And guess what? He does exactly that, and it's monumentously amazing. It's super cool because I believe that who makes Street Fighter? Capcom? I think. Yeah, they have like challenges or something. They put that full parry challenge like as a training mode challenge or something, a task for you to complete or something in one of the future Street Fighter games, which is really cool. It's something from the real world becoming a part of moldy dress. It's becoming part of the actual video game canon, I suppose. Okay, I actually need to focus a little bit here because I haven't done this. Let's talk about infrastructure. I want to destroy a bridge, demolish something. Still interested? You bet I am. We're gonna destroy that natural ramp. Oh! Why is that one the default option? Why is the default option the cancel option? Why, Tom Nook? Just so you accidentally don't click it, I guess, but what a nuisance. We're demolishing that ramp because I'm not sure quite at where I want to put the ramp. I don't think I want a ramp in the secret oasis behind Lily's house. So that's kind of why. Let's put this stuff away as well. And then... yeah, it's pretty cool to see things taken from the actual real life scene with a video game and then be put into the video game as like a tribute. Like another thing that comes to mind is in Hearthstone they have these They had this, what was it called? I think it was called like the labs or something, like these challenge Hearthstone situations where they basically give you a board game, sorry, a game state, and then you had to do something like you had to destroy all the minions, or you had to survive, or you had to find lethal, like win the game back turn. It's really cool. And really cool, but the thing is, some of the bigger challenges that they had, let's get rid of all these flowers over here as well. I think we need to do that to be able to have a proper plunge pool over here. Sorry, let me have some water. Too much talking. Is they had like, once you get through all the chapters, we had like extra super hard challenge missions at the end, and a lot of them were challenges taken from some of the pros in the scene, from some of their games. Like one of them I remember was, I think it was a Warsong Commander, Grim Patron, lethal that Trump, not US President, I'm talking about Hearthstone Trump, had to spend like quite a few hours trying to solve. And I think there was another one where it was like Kalento's amazing lethal when he was playing Hunter about, what was it, like kill commanding his own unit or something, I believe. No, it wasn't Kalento, sorry. It was Reynard, right? Yeah, Reynard. So it's been forever. That's another thing. I used to follow the Hearthstone esports scene as well, I suppose. Kalento, Reynard, Firebat, Trump, Crip, Hafu. I don't really watch him anymore. I do watch Trump sometimes. His videos, I watch Hafu sometimes. But Hafu's playing a lot of Among Us. I don't really like... I've watched like an Among Us video from Disguised Toast and Hafu. I don't really care for it all that much. It doesn't interest me that much watching it. Even now, I was actually thinking about it because we played it again last night. I'm not sure I care too much about playing it either. I kind of just like want to talk to my friends when I play games. And you can't really do that with Among Us. So it feels a bit lonely. But, you know, it's the lotus... What? My wires got crossed there. The hottest craze right now, so of course I'll play it with them. We have many flowers to get rid of. Hopefully our shovel doesn't break. I'm very concerned it's going to break, so I'm going to actually stop digging that and go refurbish this shovel. A good thing of getting rid of a lot of these flowers as well is the fact that we're going to have space to actually shoot things down again. I think I'm going to try and control the flowers in the future. Not have so many just willy-nilly everywhere. Because it's a little bit untamed and I don't have a lot of space to work with to do anything if I just have flowers everywhere. Is my only concern. So yeah. But that's forward thinking. We don't have to think too hard about it for now. Because it's going to take us many days to even properly make Lily's housing area. That's alright, we got like a year or something. This is basically our year-long project as we have nothing else to do right now. And I don't want to burn myself on Animal Crossing by doing it all in one go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't really watch Hearthstone, and like, does Hearthstone still have an esports scene going on? It must do, but I don't really know anything about it. I don't follow it. Yeah, I used to watch like Trump, Hafu. Actually, yeah, I used to watch Hafu play TFT quite a lot, but she doesn't play TFT anymore, which is a bit sad. Or not much. She played a lot of chess. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about other YouTubers. You can watch them in your own time if you like them, you like them, and if you don't, you don't, I suppose. Those are just some of my old favourite YouTubers to watch. Now we're actually in the hard part of trying to sort out what we're doing with Lily's Cliff area over here. We should try and think where we want to put a house. A house takes up a 4x4 slot, I believe. And how much space we want behind to work with. Can we run behind this cliff area? Do we want to run behind this cliff area? Like, we can make a secret path to the beach this way if we did it. Maybe we should do it like this, huh? It's gonna take a while, huh? Can we slip in? We can slip in through here. I think this is just how we're going to have access to the secret beach. We're going to have something back here. It does mean we'll have to get rid of more of this stuff though. I think we should use this tree's a pinecone harvesting tree, to be honest. I think I'm just going to move this tree rather than... I was going to chop it down, but then I was like, what? I don't have to. Why don't we just move it instead? So yeah, basically esports is kind of cool. I like to follow games. Even if I don't play, I have like a passing knowledge in. I have this conversation with William. William really likes to watch CSGO, competitive CSGO, despite the fact that we don't play CSGO. We've played it like a couple of times. If anything, our shooter of choice is Valorant right now, but it used to be Siege, and then it basically became just me or Benny. Me and Benny playing Siege, and then we kind of stopped playing Siege. And now we play Valorant instead. Except for I don't even really play Valorant all that much. I basically just play ARAMs nowadays. That's all I do. Lucky for you, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. Rowan, you're not seriously going to climb that ramp, are you? There's nothing there for you up there. So we're going to do this. We need to take down these fences as well, don't we? And this will be our secret part of the beach. Because it's meant to be a secret beach, right? So I wonder how we can make it properly hidden. Rather than just sort of look like hidden, like actually hide it behind like, oh, we could put like bamboo down or something. I like that idea. Putting bamboo down just to properly hide it. The only annoying thing is it's going to be very annoying to access a secret beach. Because the entrance is going to be so far away. So there we go, we've got the secret beach over here. With this hidden path. And then we could put like a load of bamboo over here or something to... Oh, we could put like a hot spring area over here. And then like put bamboo statues here. And then it'll be like a secret path you can walk in. Alright, nice. I kind of like this idea. We're going to make a big plunge pool over here, Rowan. So careful you don't fall. Yeah, watching esports, pretty fun. Where's a halfway mark? Because this upper corner is going to be the spring end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a halfway mark. And this is a halfway mark. The middle column's going to be... I don't know how I'm going to... Yeah, the middle column's going to be related to life and death. So the top 4 corners... It's going to be spring and water. The top right corner is going to be winter and air. Bottom left corner is going to be fire and summer. The bottom right 4 corners are going to be... When I say the 4 corners, I mean the actual land corners rather than including the beach. The beach will just be an addendum. And then the middle column, that column 4, the middle... my house is going to be right in the middle where it is, to be honest. I'll probably put it on the top of a mountain. And then the 2 above is going to be for creation and the 2 below is going to be for destruction, maybe? Maybe not quite. Maybe we'll cut into a few corners here and there. Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. I'm just trying to see how much space we got for a potential plunge pool over here. I kind of want it to follow this beach shape though. So I think we should do it like this. And that should be the corner, right? I'm not sure if I want this here. And I think this will be big enough. Methinks. So this will be our plunge pool. And it'll come up here. will have a waterfall, which will like come up to like here. Lily's house will be here, with like a secret oasis maybe back behind here, with waterfalls either side, down into like perhaps a big lake over here. We'll probably get rid of this river, and then we're gonna have Biscuit's house, I think. Probably where Savannah's house is kind of right now, like maybe this sort of area. It'll be a flower field full of spring flowers and all that sort of things. But of course, that'll be future projects to work on. We don't need to work on right now because it's been half an hour, and I suppose we should round off this episode here. So, yeah, esports, I don't know. Go, even if you don't play League, maybe go give it a watch, see if you like it. Because sometimes I think watching esports, sometimes is a lot more fun than playing the game. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, and subscriptions are greatly appreciated. And if you want, join my Dear Darling Discord down in the description below, where you can chat with me if you want. If you want to, I don't know. Am I that interesting to talk to? Maybe not. I hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.